Out with the old and in with the new, Exuma residents now have an upgraded police station to service the island's needs. Good evening, I'm Jiminita Swain. Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. Thanks for tuning in. Residents in Rolleville, Exuma benefiting from an added police presence following the reopening of the police station in that community today. The upgraded station will also service surrounding areas and is a part of a multi-million-dollar investment by government into the police force. Safra and Carey reports.
The blessing of the building
to give you praise, honor, and thanks for your gratefulness.
And the cutting of the ribbon, marking the recommissioning and reopening of the police station in Rolleville, Exuma after a decade and the return of more police presence to that growing community. Built back in 1978, the station is now a modern, state-of-the-art facility following major renovations. Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, says it is part of the government's $17 million investment in equipment and technology to the Royal Bahamas Police Force.
Today's reopening represents a further and considerable strengthening of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, and my government remains committed to improving infrastructure and providing the good men and women of the force with the necessary equipment to perform their duties optimally and professionally. The importance of proper police equipment, functioning vehicles, and well-maintained stations cannot be overstated.
Now, the station was closed for about 10 years after it fell into a state of disrepair and no longer served the needs of the community. Its reopening today represents a significant milestone for the Rolleville community.
It's much closer to connect from this community here of Rolleville than to do it from Georgetown. And so I found it very perplexing and concerning, as a matter of fact, that we had no police presence. As our islands continue to grow and to develop, and Bahamians more and more continue to retire and move back to their respective homes, that we are able as a government to provide the services that are so necessary.
Now, the reopening of the Rolleville police station comes on the heels of an ongoing investigation into allegations of police brutality on Exuma. Commissioner of Police Anthony Ferguson says the officers who will man the station will perform their duties with professionalism.
This police station will act as a safe haven in times of crisis, and the carefully selected officers will be accommodating, professional, and resourceful in their services. To you, officers, I expect positive community interaction. You are to engage with all sectors of society, inclusive of youth and young adults and community leaders, in an effort to build healthy relationships.
Fern Carey, ZNS Network News.